Martial arts have been practiced for centuries for self-defense, health and fitness, as well as mental, physical, and spiritual development. And Jade Tiger Kung Fu, located in Rio Rancho, is passing the martial arts tradition on to the next generation, which makes it even better. James McIntire is the owner of Jade Tiger. Good morning, James.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
And I like that you're in the proper attire and everything.
It's a traditional formal uniform.
Is it true that traditionally it was pronounced Gung Fu?
Actually, that's correct.
Yes.
It's actually, that's how it's pronounced even today. We just spell it with a K oftentimes, so there's a lot of confusion there, but the actual pronunciation is Gong Fu.
What does it mean?
It literally means work time. Gong is work or effort, and Fu is time. So together the idea is it's something that you achieve a high level of skill in by putting a lot of effort over a long period of time.
I love that. Well, where did Tai Chi and Kung Fu actually originate?
Well, in China.
Okay.
And actually there are historical records that seem to date Kung Fu or Chinese martial arts back to about 1500 BC.
Wow.
So
wow.
It's very old.
Well, okay, so obviously martial arts has evolved, but on some level, have the teachings actually remained rooted in the original traditions?
To a large degree, yes,
okay.
actually. There's been a lot of evolution in the martial arts, and you've got a lot of modern things happening these days with MMA and so on, but there's a lot of very traditional martial arts still out there that have not remained unchanged, but they're not that different from how they were practiced hundreds of years ago.
Do you focus more on the traditional?
Yes,
you do?
We're definitely very traditional school.
Yeah. Well, okay, so I get a little confused with the different types of martial arts. How is Tai Chi different from other forms of martial arts?
Well, primarily, most martial arts use a lot of dynamic tension in your muscles. You're tense, you're moving, you're breathing heavily.
Okay.
It's very fast, and you know, Aaron might demonstrate a little bit of that, but Tai Chi is very relaxed. You relax your core, and that's how it differs from a lot of forms of exercise.
Oh.
The core is relaxed. You breathe deeply, and as you're moving, it's very gentle and not you know, there's no extreme postures in it.
So it's more of a flowing than a staccato.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know when we talk about benefits of learning martial arts, I mean, it obviously goes way beyond physical strength. So I know that there's a lot of values and disciplines that are built in the process of learning. So can you tell us a little bit more about the curriculum at Jade Tiger?
Sure. Actually, we teach a lot of things at Jade Tiger, all Chinese martial arts and all traditional styles. But Tai Chi obviously is one of our main focuses.
Yes.
And there's a related art to Tai Chi called Xing Yi Chun, which is similar.
Wait, what's it called?
Xing Yi Chun. It means heart-mind boxing or heart-mind form.
Okay. Is that what we're looking at right now?
Actually, that Yang style Tai Chi, there's some Kung Fu. There's our kids class.
Oh, wow.
We have classes just for kids.
Okay.
And they're doing some Kung Fu drills. And we do some individual instruction and work as well.
Wow.
So that's what you're looking at there. That's some more Tai Chi. Actually, in this clip, there's no Xing Yi, but we do teach that.
And getting back to what you were saying, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but so tell me about that one that I can't pronounce.
The Xing Yi, it's a related art to Tai Chi. It's about 1,500 years old.
Okay.
And it's similar, but it's faster, more dynamic looking than Tai Chi.
Okay.
Similar principles.
Well, I mean, obviously, just watching the video, you can see that, you know, people of all ages can do this. It's a sport. I mean, so is there a certain age that you'd recommend a child begins training?
We generally start them around 5.
Really?
Sometimes a little bit younger, but it really depends on the child. Everyone's a little different, and it kind of depends on.
Well, how would a parent know my child is definitely meant for this? How would they know that?
Well, one of the things that to keep in mind is that martial arts is a very individual kind of effort. Although you're in a class and and there's a sense of community and team there, it's not like soccer or baseball where it's a team. It's more of an individual thing. So if you feel like your child's going to excel in that environment, that would be one indicator.
And I know that your child excels.
He better. Just kidding.
He does. He absolutely does. Well, I know a lot of people are going to want to learn about it, and they're going to want to understand martial arts better. And I think if we could just give them some information on how they can contact you, that would be great.
Our school phone number is 505 area code 261-9686. And we are on the web, www.jadetigerkungfu.com. And we're in Rio Rancho.
Yes, and it's easy to find. It is.
It's easy to find.
It really is. I've been there. I've been there. And coming up next, we've got a special treat because James' son Aaron will demonstrate the art of Kung Fu. Don't go away. Welcome back to New Mexico Style. I'm here with James McIntire, owner and master of Jade Tiger Kung Fu, and his very talented son, Aaron. Hi, Aaron.
Hi, how's it going?
Good to have you here.
Thanks.
So how long have you been training?
I've been training about 16 years, so
Wow.
since I was 5.
Well, so like you said, I mean, that's a great starting point, and you
Yeah.
practice what you preach. So how has martial arts really helped you excel in your life?
Well, for me, it's really helped with a lot of balance and coordination. I've done well with those kinds of things. Other sports I do well at because I have natural athletic ability because I've been doing it so long. I have a natural confidence, so I know for myself that, you know, I can defend myself if I have to, and so I don't, you know, have to be afraid of people and things like that.
That's great. And it's such a discipline, obviously, and it really does help you in all areas of your life. And another thing, I mean, I know you, and you're always very calm. And is that something also mentally? Does it really help you with just your persona and your mental stability as well? It seems like it does.
Yeah, it can really do that. It can. It's we call it centering. It helps you kind of just ground.
I really see that in you. And obviously today we're really excited because you're going to do a demonstration for us. What are you going to show us?
I'm going to do a Northern Long Fist Kung Fu set called Shafuyan.
Ooh.
And
that sounds complicated. What does it mean? What does it mean?
It means tiger swallow. So it's basically the movements like a tiger swallow, like a bird, and it's supposed to be quick and nimble and fast and light on your feet, things like that.
Wow, I'm ready to watch. Can we take a look?
Sure.
All right, we're giving you the floor. We're backing off. We're backing away. Wow. Oh my gosh, Aaron, I thought I was impressed with you before. I am so impressed.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay, let him catch his breath for a second. So precise and so, I mean, there's so much to that. Can you explain a little bit about, you know, just what that is all about?
Well, you're looking at whole body coordination, moving from the legs, the waist, everything coordinating together. So even though it was really fast, I mean, it's hard to see that sometimes, but the idea is that all the techniques come from the ground up, basically, and then move from there with a focus of a mind behind it. And
gosh, I mean, but to me the word precise was just what stood out, because just every single movement and every single motion is so precise and specific, and obviously, I mean, you're a master already. I'm impressed.
a lot of hours of training.
A lot of hours of training. It doesn't hurt to have a dad who does it for a living too, right? It helps. Keeps him disciplined. Aaron, thank you so much. That was just incredible. I'm highly impressed, and I know, let's remind our viewers again how they can contact you, because I'm sure a lot of people would be very interested.
Yeah, it's the www.jadetigerkungfu.com, 261-9686.
Fantastic. Thank you. And by the way, it's great to see you. And one of these days you come on the show and you play your music.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. And coming up next on New Mexico Style, screen legends and newcomers took home the gold. How did Oscars rate? Andrea Mays gives us a review coming up next. Don't go away.